Hey there, Silver Tongue Devil here, and in this live stream we are going to be giving some keys away for Darksword, Battle Eternity. I've practiced that many times because I want to call it Battle for Eternia, like He-Man, but it's not He-Man. But there you go. So, what is this game? This game has elements of swordplay. This game has bows in it. There is leveling up. There is upgrading. There is fighting in arenas. There is co-op in it. There is PvP coming soon. Don't know about that. Very interested to see what this is, and I'm going to try and get on with the devs and, I don't know, find out. I'm hoping it's like a dungeon crawler mode, because basically this game is arena combat. So anybody who has played Until You Fall will be quite familiar with how this game works, in that you fight through a level, you pick a random upgrade, you level up your character in addition to that as you are going on, and you get more and more powerful as the game progresses. Now, I have been putting some time into this to make sure that I can play it to a reasonable level, and I've got some very powerful weapons that aren't even that powerful, but they will make playing the first level an absolute walk in the park. So what I've done, just for you guys, is I've de-leveled myself. I've bought the shittest bow and the shittest sword so that I can kind of show you where you would start, and then we'll do that for a little bit, and then I'll get bored and I want to get my good weapons on. So, 3 arenas at the moment. Each arena is divided into 10 floors. On the 9th floor you'll face a sub-boss. On the 10th floor you'll face a boss. There are upgrading and crafting elements. I'm sure we'll have a look at that later. We have the ability, now this is something that I do like. Although there isn't collision, you can pretty much pick up anything. So, you know, you want to dick around with the hammers, throw them at the blacksmith, you can do that. You want to, you know, pretend to be a blacksmith and move things around, and tap, yeah, you can do that too. You want to play with, well, you can probably get those, maybe not. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, early death. Can't do anything with these, but I mean, you can chuck them about the place and throw them at people if you wanted to. So lots and lots of bits and pieces to dick around with and throw about. And to be fair, if I can't, it doesn't matter that I wouldn't be able to pick that apple up and throw it in his face. But if I couldn't do it, I would be annoyed that I'm scooping down trying to pick something up. You just be grateful, Lewis, that wasn't a pear. All right. So, okay, all right, Vaughn. Jeez, I can tell you're here. Right, so what we're going to do as far as this, to kind of showcase it a little bit, is we are going to have a look at the first level. I've unlocked the first and the second. I've started playing this one that's very Dark Soulsy, Anno Lundra, I think it's called. Hello, Kidblaze. This one, I believe, is standalone only, yeah. Quest and Pico. So, let's go here. We're going to play in normal mode to begin with. I'm playing the levels on challenge because difficulty and loot is increased. You know, loot. We like the loot. But we're just going to play it in normal play for now so you can get an idea.
A new toy for my children.
So, what I'll do is I'll play a little bit through the combat so you can see, oh, we're still pretty powerful. I'll play a little bit through the combat so you can see what we're looking at, and then I'll explain. I have seen nobody use the parry mechanic, and it is so bloody cool. Anyway, right, so pick those resources up, and we'll get to you in just a minute, because this is a very cool part of the game. But, so, those of you who are used to Until You Fall, just to give you an idea. Yes, no, you're not wrong, Al. So just to give you a little idea, holding the grip button on your right basically casts your sword and your shield. Holding the grip button after letting go on your left brings out your bow. Bow mechanics has got a nice little aimer thing for those of you who want it. I want it gone. I can't remove it. It's annoying. But, you know, it'll help anybody who's not, you know, averse with the bow or is using it in a horizontal fashion. You have a very slow walking mechanic, which I have seen get quite a bit of hate as far as the forum's concerned. I believe it's a skill issue, because you're supposed to be able to walk slow so that enemies have got a chance to square up to you. It also means that then there is a tactical edge to not always walking around with your sword or your bow out, because you move faster a little bit without those things. So it stops you always having something, and you have to tactically switch between the things. You have, yeah, you better believe. Hello, John. I have got a bow, and yes, it is trigger. So, the other thing that you have as well is very similar to Until You Fall. We have our very trusty teleport mechanic. It's on the right stick, and I believe the devs have automatically included it so that when you are in teleport mode, you can't turn left and right, because it's all on the right stick. Again, exactly the same as what you get with Until You Fall. So a lot of elements being taken from Until You Fall. We also have our life bar at the bottom. You can see our amount of dashes that we have. They come back over time. Level up bar is at the bottom. Higher level, more attack and defense and HP and bloody blah, but also more access to more powerful weaponry. We have at the moment, we won't look at these. We have at the moment one ability, Last Stand, which is just basically a free revive, and you can choose whether you want to take it or not. Right, everybody on board? Does that sound about right? I think we know now. So now, as I was saying from the bit, yeah, I know, right? The one, well, I haven't started rolling yet, but I might throw a roll in or two. We shall see. It could end in catastrophe. Live stream roll, real life when. So, the only other thing that we need to explain is I feel completely justified with not doing first impression videos, especially on live streams, because I haven't seen anybody that I've seen do videos or live streams on this game make proper use of the parry mechanic. I'm sorry, weebs. Yeah, I'll draw you up. I'll shorten it down into a memo for later. So the parry mechanic in this, especially when you are early doors and not very powerful, is a very powerful thing. When you see that little glint in the eye of an enemy, if you, like Dark Souls, smash their weapon or the chop, so if the chop's coming in, say, diagonally top left, and you smash it away at the right timing with the shield, you will then get a line to cut. If you hit that line, one hit kill. Doesn't matter how powerful it is, what enemy it is, what weapon it is, one hit kill. I've seen a lot of people turn this into a VR fitness game because they do not know that mechanic. So, now, here's something that we like. I know this isn't for everybody, but I fucking love this sort of shit. So, we ain't going to be reducing damage. We're too powerful to have to worry about reducing damage. Bolt arrows, yeah, I could see myself taking bolt arrows because, you know, bolt arrows are good. It adds lightning onto our bow as an effect. You can only have one effect on each weapon as well. And level 3 is the maximum, although you can level them up as we transcend the levels. What I'm going to do, though, it's one of my complaints, but I also really like it as well, is that you don't get to often see the models of the swords, and they've all been modelled, and they all look different, even the rubbish ones, because as soon as you go for something like an ice blade, you still keep the properties of this weapon, but so I can show it off. It looks something like that. So it doesn't matter when you start, as long as you take a magical weapon. Weapon is all of a sudden ice bladey. So ice freezes, similar to Winter's Bite, has a chance of connecting. Lightning slows, fire damage over time. Okay. Bow, check. Rubbish bow, check. Look at this. And ice sword, yeah, check. Right, let's go. Step into here when we've completed a level. This will then raise us to the next level. So let's see if we can get this parry mechanic off. See that glint? A glint in his eye? And then it doesn't matter how much he's got, he's going down. But to be fair, everything's pretty much one-hit kill, even though I've massively de-leveled myself. We need to be playing a different level for you to be able to appreciate how much of an exercise game this can become. Now, you don't get power-ups on every single level. I think you get power-ups on every other level, and there's lots of variety. Various people throw things at you. If you have your weapons out, it's quite difficult to dodge. If you put them away, you're moving at just the right movement speed. You know what? It's almost like the devs have designed it that way. You'll see that we get damage numbers coming up. Some of you may be fans of that. I'm not. You can turn it off. I'm not going to yet. We definitely need to get to a higher level for you to be able to appreciate the workout that you can get on this game. Resources we collect. This is part of the forging process for crafting and upgrading weaponry. And I get another choice. Maelstrome's a good one. There's only... that will level up one random skill. We only have one skill, so it'll put it up to its maximum level. Now, that's good. Life Fest. Who needs story these days, Al? I haven't got the attention span for story. No, there is story, and I've kind of had to completely miss the intro because I don't want to delete my profile to be able to see it again. The intro is very cool. Basically, story is, it's that old yarn of... Hello, Debs. That old yarn of the land has been plunged into chaos. The Guardian has selected you to be its savior. Off you go. As far as I'm concerned, I'm just some dude in a tower looking for loot, and I'm going to find it, and I don't care who gets in my way. Good guy, bad guy, they're all game. Anyway, so, Life Vessel. I think if you don't watch my channel, if you haven't watched my channel before, you'll know how much I detest these things. I don't want to take more hits. I want to give the damage out. That will put us up to level 1, but multi-shot? What, you mean we now get multiple arrows every time we fire? Yeah, I'll take that. Multi-shot's actually very good. You can then add the elemental effects onto the multi-shot as well. There's a nice variety of enemies. There is air juggling, but you're not going to be able to see it because we're too powerful. You'll also note that as we're putting these damage numbers on, you'll see combos. Now, the combos isn't until you miss. The combos are until you get damaged. I believe, I haven't been able to confirm this yet, I haven't really been playing it enough, and I haven't kind of been paying attention, but I believe the higher the combo, you definitely score more for higher combos. So there is, on the scoring side of things, the possibilities of de-leveling yourself and your equipment to get higher combos. However, I think the combos also have an effect on the drops, on the loot drops that you get. Can't really confirm that at the moment, but now you'll see we are absolutely blazing through this despite dropping everything down. Should have got that. Despite dropping everything down to nothing, we're still pretty much one-shot on everything. That is not the experience that you will get if you play this game. You'll be doing about, I don't know, maybe I don't even know, probably not even a quarter of the damage that I'm doing here. But again, the right combination of power-ups, and all of a sudden, you'll be a beast, even when you haven't got very good stuff. Now, I'm good at dueling, but I am not dueling a bio-incendiary, so I'll just shoot him with the bow. For those of you who love spiders, come here, little lad. Come on. Kill the big spiders. There's little spiders. You can just shoot them. Now, this is more of an arachnophobia warning. If you don't like spiders, they will get on your hand and you have to shake them off. So, if you're into arachnophobia, yeah, play with the spiders by all means. If you're not, then maybe just squash them with your sword or with an arrow. Now,
Merlins may seem small and cute, but they are also effective in combat.
Black Wolf, you're a liar, mate. Now, so what Black Wolf has just told me there is that these things are effective in combat. Now, I've already said, for those of you who are watching early, I don't like these. I don't like this cutesy stuff. I really don't. I wanted goblins or little devils or maybe something else. But they can't cater for everybody, and this is probably a safe choice. Now, Merlins are not effective. Yeah, ignore the spiders. Merlins are good distractions. They don't kick out a lot of damage, especially at these low levels, but as you progress, their levels get higher as well. So we have Jackie Gingerport, Lewis Porce, Leo Furballs. They're all equally crap. However, this guy is a little bit more evasive and he heals us. Not that we're going to need it for much, but I would usually go with him. He'll die quite quickly. Well, we'll go through him in order and I'll let you guys decide. I wish you wouldn't dance, I really do. Yeah, nice intro, dude. Stop it! Job! Get out the way. They literally just get in the way. They're also good spider bait as well. You'll have to forgive me. The triggers are actually, or the bow's quite good on this. I think my trigger's going now as well. Yeah, that's what I thought, Al, but Norble love it. He's a proper massive weeb and likes all the cutesy stuff. If that doesn't draw him out of silence, I don't know what will. If he's even here. Yeah, it is a bit of a strange one. Thankfully, they don't stick around very long. They do have a job. Get away from me. Go and do your job. They will collect the resources for you. Go on, you little scamp. Go and get that one. No, mine. Leave it alone. Go on, off you go. Go on. No, stop dancing. Go and pick up the fucking stuff. Over there. You don't even do the job right. Come on. This one. Come on. Come on. Ha! Right. It's the only joy that I get is tormenting them. Please don't dance at me. No worries, thank you, Vaughn. Yeah, my manufacturer's warranty is well out. I am at the point. The thing is, they're not a big part of the game, so if you're liking the game for them, then the devs have actually done the right thing. I'm hoping that maybe they put some skins in to make them look a little meaner. Can but hope. Is Crossed Swords, I believe, the emote for the giveaway. Come now, Kid Blaze. Have you really got that low attention span that you didn't check the description? Come on. To be fair, it wouldn't surprise me. No one who reads descriptions these days? Who's got time? So a couple of the other things that we get as well as resources is we also get statuettes of the various enemies. Picking up those statuettes not only fills our trophy room, but it also allows us to pull them off the shelf, throw them into the middle of an arena, and practice against them. Yeah, my warranty is well out. Hello, Apch. How we doing? So, Force of luck, 1% increased drop rate. You're talking my language. That needs to be higher. Frozen arrow, so we can put some arrow freeze effects onto our arrows, but I think you want to see summoned magic swords, right? This is more like it. This is like proper Castlevania stuff. And it's level 2 as well, which means we get 2 of the beautiful things. Yeah, I know, this is pretty big. Get out of there, you idiot. I need to blow the things up. The red ones are basically explosive, as you can probably tell. I do like that the spiders crawl over them until you sort them out. Might just let him die. Do you want to go and sort those spiders out? Oh, there's resources over there. No, don't wave at me. Get the resources. See? Fucking useless. Guys like watching Indy fire a bow. Go on, Slugger. You can do it. Go on, lad. Come on now. Oh, so close. Try again. Oh, you missed that one. Try another. It's the only thing that I found them useful for, if I'm honest, is taking the piss. But occasionally, right, occasionally, they come through. But more often than not, they're just here to die. I've thankfully not been able to get very attached to them, which is awesome. But as Al said, I think part of the reason why I don't like them, and he's probably put it as well as I could, there's just they're just a little bit off. They're just a little bit off with the rest of the game, the rest of the palette of the game. So I think you are bang on there. Go on, get in there, you little slugger. Get in there, you little scamp. I wish I could order him. I'd order him out of here so fast. It's getting better. Okay. You also pick up weapons as you are going along as well, which will be of various rarities and various bits and pieces. I'll be taking some of these, try and speed things up a little bit. So, you know, they've got a job. Fuck off. They've got a job. Now, if I want a familiar, I don't want you, I want these guys. Check that out. They're just doing work in the background. 2 of them constantly orbiting me. You don't dance, do you? And you do damage. I like swords. I like sword familiars. I don't like you, Jackie. Anyway, that's enough hating on the NPCs. Okay, so first giveaway, swords in the chat. You have until I beat this guy. That's probably not very generous, because we're pretty powerful. Keep going, swords in the chat. So yeah, if you would like to win a copy of this awesome little game, crossed swords or swords in the chat, hopefully you can find them this time, and hopefully YouTube hasn't banned them. I'll have a quick swig of drink. So the amount of hits that I was doing on that guy with the swords is more like what you have to do with a lot of enemies in the game when you start. Right. Right. One of the things that you also get as well is, once you defeat a boss, do know, because it doesn't say, I don't think it says anywhere in the game, put your hand over this and you can top yourself back up to full life for reasons. I don't know why. Blood of my enemies, blood of somebody or other, essence of somebody, suck it up. So one of the other things that we'll just have a quick look at whilst we're waiting, just to give you guys a bit of time on the giveaway, there is a full YouTube tutorial, my style, that tells you how to play the game. and there's just tip after tip after tip after tip. This is where I found out about various bits and pieces within the game, including parrying. That's more like the amount of hits that you usually have to do on standard enemies. That's your air juggling. Yeah, like DMC Bloodswords. Good shout. Kills in one hit. So awesome when you do it on powerful enemies. And this is why I imagine, like, I imagine, like, people who do first impressions don't look at tutorials. Maybe they haven't got time. I don't know. I honestly don't know. And hello, Kiss Attila. How we doing? We'll be doing all of this. Yes, if people don't mind, please do join the Discord, because it just makes Von's job of giving the keys out a little bit easier. And also you'll get notified of all my other giveaways as well. And you don't want to miss out now, do you? I wish they made it so you could control the Merlins, and I don't know, maybe if there was a fuck off command. I mean, she definitely smiles more than me, but I feel that my voice is more sultry and sexy. I do. Anyway, right, so. End it there. You've had enough time staring at the tutorial and her. Von, get that key given away. I'm going to kill a Spider Queen. With rubbish kit, I might add.
Don't forget, the queen only cares about her own children.
Yeah, I hate people like that. Get in there, swords. Thankfully, we lose our Merlin. Not that one. Oh, forgot about that. It's been a while. Well done, Debs. I hope you enjoy spiders as much as the next gal. Didn't like that, did you? Well, Isabella, you're not looking so healthy there, are you? There you go, then. Ha! The one thing I do find about this boss is she's so concerned about her spider children, yet she's quite happy to throw them at me. You listen to her and she dies. Oh, my spider children! Why did I sacrifice them all? You fool. Stupid bosses and your gimmicks. Now, I'm sure you won't need any tutorials to learn how to do this one. Oh, we need to be out of the way of that. Well, it looks like I have you at a bit of a disadvantage.
You never escape from this place. Never.
Well, never's a very strong word when it comes to roguelike roguelike looting games for me.
Let's go.
So, level 1 complete. Or at least, floor 1 complete. Now, you won't be able to do that the first time you play. And it will take you, you know, the usual process of going through and leveling up and grinding and so on. You can start at a level, or you can start at like the next level once you've beat it. My advice would be always, hello K2. The one thing that I would say is that you want to always... That's my sword familiar, Al. I've got 2 of them. They don't stop. They don't dance. They don't piss about like the Merlins. They just get in there and get work done. So the one thing that I would advise with this game is always make sure if you're going for a proper run that's going far, even if you have unlocked the levels, start from the beginning, because you get to keep your power-ups between levels. Oh, you have to walk in it then.
Sephiroth will burn to ashes.
Feel like my silver-tongued devil avatar's just been copied. I really do. If he opens his mouth and droops out a silver tongue, I'm going to be having words with the devs. I really am. Ow! Keep me distracted. So you'll see now, enemies' health bars are getting a little larger. Oh, come on, Trigger. That's my controller, by the way, I can assure you. Oh. Come on. Come on, you can do it. It's probably going to need cleaning out. Or I go slow. I just have to go a bit slow. Well, oh no, those are damaging. Oh, come on. Let's get some air juggling going on, shall we? Up we go. Or can you not be air juggled? No, you can't be. You're too heavy. I mean, we're still going to try. Ah. Time in. Might want to kill his heel. It does actually work really good if your controller does, but you can see the problems that I'm having here. I wonder if I'm not going deep. No, it's not that. There you go, slamming it into my knee. That seemed to fix it. Happy days. Hey there, Silver-Tongued Devil here, and if you're struggling with the bow on this game like I am, you need to do a few things. First, smash your control pad into your knee. So, what we got? Vampire's Will. This is one that I will nearly always take if there wasn't shock arrows available. That can fuck off. Any of the power-ups at level 3 are at top level, so you don't need to worry about upgrading them. Recovering HP when an enemy is killed is all well and good. However, we're interested in damage at this point. I do love the little animations for all of that. I'm not kidding, smashing that control pad into my knee has actually fixed that. Stupid, stupid Oculus controllers. Didn't even have to turn it off and on again. Right. Up, up, up we go until we reach a cave. Yeah, I'm going to have to wait for the quest, quest 3. Hopefully that comes with them. So you might see my swords are travelling through them. So we're getting some new enemies here. Oh, I could take this guy out with a bow. What a great idea that would be. Oh no, he's disappeared. Ah, timing! put on this? Did we put bolt arrows on? Do you like the fact that get some nice swishy noises? It's like having a lightsaber, it really is. Right. Now again, remember, I'm quite experienced in this and chonking through this game like a good un. There are challenge modes which I probably need to be going on at this point. So I'm going to purposefully die soon. I know, right? Timing's usually my middle name. Not in this game. Oh. Go on. Get that. I see that glint in your eye. Damn it. So, as I say, if you are struggling with enemies on this game, waiting for that glint is one way to deal with them. In essence, you could play this game with just the bow, though. If you're hitting critical shots, you often stagger enemies. I'm doing it again. Come on now. I have to put the Pico version on. This is part of the reason why I did. This game is part of the reason why I didn't have a chance to do a proper crossbow run on IDU. I was playing this, and I'm pretty sure I gave myself tennis elbow because I was really going for it on very low level stuff, and then I found out about parrying. So, what did we get? I thought it was Ice Blade. Shock arrows. Oh, okay. So these are effects, but you can add one element. I thought that was lightning arrows. Bolt arrows. What's the difference? Shock arrows. Right, they're the wrong way round. Come on now. Stone skin. Nope. Bolt arrows, level 1. Dash attacks largely increase dash count. So that basically means by doing dashes, we'll get more back to our dashes, which isn't bad. I'll show you bolt arrows. We're not going to be playing this run for much longer. I do like the magic swords, though. They're very pretty. Give me them as followers. I really wish I had the ability to take another ability instead of Merlin's. So, I don't want to spoil it, but just through playing it, I'm going to kind of do so. Oop. See, my shield has been hit enough times that I now can't use it to block. I just have to wait for that to recharge. Or, I don't know, block shots with my face. One of the two. Again, as I say, we're very powerful. Even though I de-leveled myself quite a lot. I might try and have a look at it later. When I did have a look at it previously, it said something like servers are available from such and time to such and time. So that might have just been one of the issues that they had at launch or something, potentially. To be fair, I haven't had a look back since. So you'll see that all of our... You'll see that all of our arrows now have this lightning effect on them. No, we're still at 100% health. Note how the critical hit staggered him out of his attack. Going over here. Nah. Oh, that doesn't really matter too much, does it? Glint. That's not glint. Oh, yeah. I haven't even got a shield. Never mind then. So again, remember, if I'm making this look a bit easy, I am not only well practiced but quite overpowered. So the little bit of slow motion that you get on the last kill is very much appreciated, let me tell you. Looks very cool. Collect all the resources. God, even my trigger's failing to do that. It's actually really good as well, but controller, fail. I might try changing batteries in a minute, see if that's the issue, but I doubt it. Who's ready to see how effective a level 17 Merlin is? As I understand it as well, Von, the multiplayer on this is literally just the single player. I don't think there's any difference. Maybe I should have that as my avatar. Oh, he got blown up before I could finish him. Hey, shield dudes. So one of the things that you may have noticed at the moment as well, I'm only really being attacked by 1 to 2 things at a time. Yeah, that changes. Give me my silver ore. Ah, shield guys. This is where I learnt to parry. Yeah, you should walk away. These guys know it. Sister, I believe, Von. And she's the looker. So you can see that things are starting to take... Oh, come on, you stupid bow. Yeah. Again. All... timing. I deserved that. Do it again. Ah! Okay. Right, you stay there. Oh, he's gonna stay there. Right. Hold on a second. Maybe it is that then. I thought I changed my batteries quite recently. 2 seconds. Once I have a quick battery faff. We had no faffs at the beginning. Straight into a battery faff. Streams are always cursed. Always. This is why I like the Pico controllers. You literally slam them in and out like a magazine, as opposed to all the faffing that you have to do with these ones. There we go, that's one. Right, I'm going to change them over. Maybe, just maybe, I was a bit premature when I started smacking my control pad into my knee. That one there. This one goes in there like that. And that one goes in there like that. Charge those later. No, it's... I wanted to get through one stream where you didn't say that, Von. I really did. I really, really did. No, you're quite right. And to be fair, I don't see anybody not doing this. But, you know, I'm only an amateur streamer. It's to be expected. I'm not one of these professionals. I'm not going to doing it long enough though. You'd think I'd get it down by now by accident. Fuck's sake. Right, so. Okay, right, now the bow. Oh, you watch. Oh, you watch. Right, well, thanks for taking a nap, fella. Up you get. Oh, it might have been that, you know. It is very cool. Gotta say. Yeah, sorry, Al, I heard that comment. Clarify? Oh, no, it's not doing anything. Clarify that for me? Oh, I'll reread it in a second when I finish this. I believe I got the sentiment. Nice charge, dude. You, man. I want you. Uh-oh, not yet. Can I have the other one? Give us a minute. Okay. Come on, shield. You can do it. There we go. As I said, I have seen nobody doing that parry mechanic at all. I've seen a lot of videos. People playing. It definitely goes through phases. Yeah, I mean, as somebody who is constantly losing their PC Master Race card down the back of the sofa, I don't mind that much. I mean, they got Half-Life Alyx, so you know. They also act so superior. Now we can go. Oh, we got this. But as I said, the one thing that is very standout in this game, the scale is awesome. The graphics are awesome. What you're fighting in is awesome. I mean, it's just a circle, but you know they've put some effort in here. There's definitely a lot of detail gone into the character models. We can have a look at that later. Right, so we can get our Ice Blade up a level. We can increase our damage overall, or we can get our bolt arrows up to level 2. Now, one of the things that I do appreciate that the devs have done in this is, if you go to grab a box, it actually says underneath, if you go to grab something that would replace the ability of something else, it will tell you. I like that in roguelike games. There's been many a time where I'm thinking I'm going for an uber powerful build, only to find that I fucked myself royally by picking something. Now, do we go level 3 Ice Blade? Let's have a quick check a second. One day. The models and the iciness of the blade doesn't change. The bow's not really that great for us. A 10% damage increase sounds nice though. Yeah, it's definitely my trigger. It's not even because you have to grab that and hold that to open it. Don't have to fiddle about with it like a lament configuration. Which is probably for the best, with summoning enough demons already. Can't even kill those bio-incendiaries quick enough now. Keep him at distance. Deal with this guy. Bop! Damn. Look at this combo! This is when you know that your weapons aren't quite up to snuff. deal with that thing first. That one's a healing node if I haven't said already. Using the explosives of the enemy when you can't put enough damage on them to kill them. Yes, it is. I'll go through that in just a second. Good, I'm getting knackered. Need that break. Oh, he got me. Oh, that was a bad dodge, mate. It was a bad dodge. Right, 2 seconds. Until you fall plus Undeath Unchained. That is a very accurate interpretation, Kev. How do you change weapons? So, weapons-wise, hold right grip, get sword and shield. You can then hold both grip, if that's what you want to do. Let go, hold left grip, get bow. Oh, what a reward for all of this work. I get to choose some Merlins. Well, I know what you're thinking. It's not that bad, Silver. At least they're level 17. It doesn't matter. They're still gonna die. Let's try you, shall we? Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! I will leave you to die so fast. So you'll see now we're starting to get to 3 enemies. Why? Why would you even dance in combat? I mean, if you were good, I could understand it. Yeah, get behind me, you little prick. Good. Good lad, get him with the hammer. Yeah, that's more like it. I mean, they do serve a purpose. I don't have to like it. No, he wants to have a chat. No, go on. Hi, how you doing? Brilliant. Excellent. Can but dream that it would just one-shot him, just stove his little foxy cat head in. But oh well. No, Louis, do your goddamn job. That's it, get beaten up. No. Look at those swords. And I can get one more as well. Get in there, man. Now, here's one bug that I have noticed so far. If you uppercut one of those knights, yeah, there's something gone a bit wrong. I don't think it's part of the effect, but I'm just going to let that play out. That guy has got the moves, let me tell you. I haven't reported that one to the devs yet. It only actually happens when you uppercut or air juggle, whatever you call it. One of those. But yeah, I think we might have broken his spine. But what a guy, eh? Ladies and gentlemen, what a guy. I'm pretty sure it's a bug. Hello, Sim. How we doing? Alright. Alright, good. I'm glad you got here, Sim. I'm going to start slowing it down a little bit and start relaxing. Here's one. I mean, I know there are other sword games and a lot of them are a lot more realistic. It is nice to see air juggling in a game like this. You may have broken my spine, but you'll never break my freedom. Okay. You have until... So, swords in the chat, you have until Louis dies. Oh dear. Maybe that wasn't the... So if you would like to win a copy of the game... Swords in the chat. I think this is our second. So one more to give away. I'm giving them all the chances I can. Not you. Oh, my shield. My precious shield's gone. So, it's about this sort of time. I'll give you a little bit more time than that. Even I thought he was going to survive a little longer. Didn't though. So as I said, when you start getting to this level of the game, you've come too far. Sword's still doing a fair old amount of damage. You've done too good if you're this far in the game. I mean, it should be a level of effort. Oh. Get back. Step aside. See, thing is, I want to appreciate it for what it is, because I'm pretty sure it is a bug. But, you know. Oh, my spine is gone. I'll still get you, though, Gadget. Next time. Not like that, you won't. Brilliant. To be fair, you're a lot more unpredictable when your spider's broken. Oh, can he not hit me when he's, Go on, do your glint, do your glint. Go on, do your glint, it'd be well funny. Go on, do the glint. Go on, come on. So you see, he's going to take probably 10 more sword shots to kill, or a load more arrows. I don't think he's registering hits. So there you go. Oh, he went to the Shadow Realm and got his spine back. Yay, look at that. You. And run. Ow. Run out. I could have perfectly demonstrated it then. Well, we're at 100% life. You have until I complete this one. I don't think we're too far off. Ah! Where's your spine gone? Where's your spine gone? Here you go, end it there, give a key away. Right. So yeah. Oh, John, I hope you got that in time. So yeah. I'm sure the delay accounted for things there. Right, I'm going to have a quick wet of water. So yeah, if you're up for getting a bit of a sweat on whilst you do your bow and your arrowing and your sword play and your bits and pieces, definitely one for it. Yeah, no. It does look very good. Hello, Gamertag. Yeah, it's a decent little game. I like it. I particularly love the parry mechanic. Reminds me of Dark Souls. As I said, don't parry. I'm not great at this one, believe you me. Ask anybody that knows me, timing is not my specialty. How'd you like having no spine? Steady. Really should report that to the devs, but I do like it. Bug? Bug or feature? Hello, Mindshiv. I mean, I'm gonna say feature. I haven't actually. Haptics is unfortunately something I am short of. For me, haptics has always been one more thing. Just one more thing to put on. Come on, let's parry ya. Oh, one hit kill. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, well done, Mindshift. Get on. Let's keep him there. No, no. Sucks to be you. It's a good little workout. My only concern with this game, I think, is pricing, and I can only say that at the moment as a single-player game. I might try and get on the multiplayer later. See if we can get on there. Hey. You know when you're both too weak when. You, man. I want to get you out of the way first. And parry, and ow, and cut. Ow. Be prepared to move around a little in your play space, like any good VR game. My only concern with this one is that it's at $18.99. I think it is a little expensive for what it is. I can't fully comment on that yet though, because I don't know the level of content. The parry mechanic makes this game for me, if I'm honest, because you need it, and you need it to come off at the higher levels. And it's one way I can get better at timing. Where's your spine gone, mate? It doesn't happen to any others. But then again as well, I would imagine this one could be a great laugh if you are playing it with friends in the multiplayer. But, as we know in my streams, multiplayer is not something I can control. You guys just don't let up, do you? Someone putting keys in the chat. Oh, we'll have to investigate in a minute. Must get better at air juggling. There's definitely timing to it. Maybe. I mean, the thing is, like, you know, if there was a game like this, to be fair, actually, you're not far off. It's because we're so well treated. Like, I don't think I've ever spent more than 20 odd quid on a game. But it's like, at that price point, you're getting very close to IDU territory, and we all know how I feel about IDU. But again, I haven't played this all the way through. If what I've read no, that's fair. Oh, nice one, Game Attack. Thank you very much. I don't know if you've actually heard of Gamer Tag. He's pretty prominent in the old VR space. So I think he's only on like 40k subs or something along those lines, maybe 50. So, you know, he needs all the support that he can get. Get him that, get on that channel of his, give him a sub, you know. Let's try and get him up to 51k. Hey! I think this one is a GT fan. Honestly, mate, that's very generous of you. Thank you very much. Come on, then. Oh, you guys just wouldn't let it. Right, I think what we'll do... Thanks, Steve. That's awesome coming from your good self. Thank you. I won't fanboy until you leave, I promise, Gamer Tag. I promise. That's what a lick of spine will do for you. Beat Saber's got nothing on this game. Is that glint in your eye? You're just happy to see me. Oh, missed. Oh, I deserve everything that I get for showing off. Hope you haven't got a combo breaker in you. So yeah, you know, you can work up a little bit of a sweat on this game. Right. Right. So, this is what I was talking about, and this is a UI thing that I really like, and you don't see it in these kind of games a lot. This will replace bolt arrow when selected, so you know that by going for bow and arrow, we'll lose bolt arrow. What level are we actually at, though? Is that a good trade-off? You know what? It just might be. But we could add 50% increased damage to boss armor with our... I think that's with our sword. If I was playing this seriously, I'd be going for that, but... Let's have a look at the firebow, shall we? So, similar to other effects that we have seen. Oh, just one more, is it? It's always just one more level. You see the old burn effect going off there. Oh, one hit. Don't mind if I do. Oh, one hit. Don't mind if I do. So that's where, you know, I like the fact in this game that you can get through it with, in some circumstances, brute force and ignorance. But there is at least a parry mechanic if you don't try and parry the sword with your bow. And it just adds a level of complexity to a game that could just be, well, a bit of a button masher. Thanks, Vaughn. I'll do that in just a moment. Wow. Yeah, I mean, what's that? That's a pretty big combo. Okay. I'm going home. I've had enough. You can't though, can you? Because your spine's gone. Let me help you out there. Oh, I know. Hang on. Stay there. $30. Okay. I'm experimenting. Want to see how much those do. Don't miss out on my wooden branches. Oh, that'd break my heart. Don't miss out on my silver ore. Ow. So yes, without the leveling up that I've done, because your percentage is measured in a percentage, your health is measured in a percentage. Hello! So this is the continue 9, 8, 7 sort of screen. And I can either revive using my last stand. What do you reckon? You're a lot of help. Or I can accept death. Red pill, blue pill. I mean, I like the Matrix. Just a nice touch, I think. The one thing that I found on the Quest version, this takes quite a while. I thought it was doing the same on the Pico version. Turns out I was looking the wrong fucking way. Might be to do with when you do longer runs, potentially. So yeah, I'll have a look at that in just a moment. Right, thank you, Vaughn. Battery check. So, a couple of million in score. So, as I was saying, one of the things that I do like about it is there is a skill element to it if you can master the attacks on the various different enemies and prioritize correctly, but there is also an element of just being able to brute force and ignorance for it, and that way you'll get your fitness level up, I guarantee it. Guarantee it. Right. Good call on the old battery check. Thank you, Vaughn. Right, let's get that one in there, that one in there, and that one in there. No, the red pill's what you... Well, yeah, obviously these devs aren't fans of Matrix. So yes, you're quite right. There's been plenty of times when I've been playing this game by myself and been like, why would you ever take the blue pill? Oh, now I know. Now I know. Right, so, what we have the ability to do back at base. We have the ability to sell the weapon that we have gathered. Now, remember, these are mine. I've spent some time leveling them up. These ones are ones that we found. One of the things that I do like is you can just select all the uncommon loot or select all various loot categories, so you can just sell it in one big block. So again, this sort of game, I've played them, and I'm sure you have, where you have to sell each individual fucking thing. It takes forever. And with this, it selects all the ones that you're likely to want to get rid of, because if you're at blue, you're going to want to get rid of all the green and the commons and the magical, it is on this. But at least it groups them all for you. I like it when respect of player time is at the forefront of devs' minds. It's always nice. 1,701 ghosts, anybody? So this guy allows us to buy any weapons. So if for some reason you find that you suck at crafting, as long as you can get enough money, you can pretty much buy up to blue. And I think this might be an element of helping friends out as well. So that you can't buy the top tier weaponry, but you can buy this to give to people, potentially. Well, hello Sean, and that's because I have some absolutely awesome noise cancellations. Yeah, it is. She's rocking a very strong side boob game, as you can see. So, I mean, it could be stronger, couldn't it? But, yeah. So far then, we've done this one. We've done this one. I'd like to show that one off because it's a very cool level. It looks very much like An Orlando, I think it is, from Dark Souls. Very much in the same sort of style, going through those big, going from pillar to pillar on those big structures. So, should we get some crafting done, shall we? So, I know I haven't shown crafting off yet, so I'll have a look at crafting. Hello, Roger. No, you're not wrong. You know, equal rights. You know. What are you saying? Why can't women be smiths? I mean, if they're going to dress like that, that's just fine, isn't it? I mean, because it's a warm job. Nothing to do with sexual connotations. You know, she's standing. That must be like, what, 90, 100 degrees? You got to get in a bikini. I'm surprised we don't see more male blacksmiths in bikinis. So, anyhow. So, yeah, you should have really covered up the cleavage, woman. So, as far as the weaponry is concerned, we haven't got the money for, and we can't afford to actually craft any of this better stuff, although we do have the leveling for it. And okay. We're missing a rare crystal, so I think we have to be able to complete the game before we can do that. So, let us all... the things I do for streaming. I'll waste a little bit of my money, shall I, and show you how the crafting works. I know some of you have seen it, but the crafting basically works along the lines of if you craft a base weapon or a base bow, each of them is actually modelled differently as well. So they all look different. Let's look at some of the nicer ones, shall we? So some really cool swords. IDU could take some examples here, Super Bright, if you're watching. Look at that. Daedric or what? Look at that one. And that one. It's got crystals in the end. What great use of crystals. And then let's have a look at the rare ones. Black Wolf's Will. The Dark Mage Blade. I like the names. It's a Cloud Buster sword there. The one thing that I will say is it's all swords and all bows. I may have a word with the developer, and I assume, because they've got the models for it, I assume that they're going to put... Oh. I'm assuming they're going to put things like axes. Oh, sorry. They're going to put like axes and mace and... Now, I can't remember. I think that's a Morning Star. One with a ball on the end with spikes is a flail, if I remember rightly. Or maybe it's the other way around. Can't remember, but it looks cool. I love maces. You've got the Sauron edition in here as well. Flanged. I love flanged. Any excuse to use the word flanged gets my vote. So, be it dorsal or mace. And then there's some very nice things that you can mess around with. No clipping, or all the clipping. There's no connection with most things, but when you throw them, there is. So,
Let's see what you got.
let's do some crafting, shall we? So, hopefully you'll get the idea from this. If you forge and you fail, you just lose your gold, not your materials, which is nice, because the materials are very difficult to come by, some of them. As it says there, when you fail, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to use these hammers, and once we start, we have to keep the beatings in the sweet spot. Just like this. But if you I'll show what happens when you fuck it up as well, because then this actually becomes a bit more involving. Oh no, I've gone too much. Oh. There we go.
That's what I'm talking
I think
about.
that was because it was an easy forge. I haven't had any difficult ones yet. As far as the upgrade system is concerned, that works. Let's put the actual things on. Those of you who are left-handed will be happy to know that you can just simply put the sword in your left hand, the bow in your right hand, and it all changes. No, you cannot dual wield the sword or the bow, and you can do it left or right, whichever way you want to do. I believe you could just play sword. There are achievements for just playing through the game with the sword or just playing through with the bow. So being able to remove one or the other would then allow you to force that playstyle if you so desired. I would not recommend it. Not until you're...
Forge a weapon?
I mean, I don't know if you just saw what I did. Get back in your bikini. Right, so what we'll do is we'll sell that one, and that one, because that's all garbage. Oh yeah, I've equipped the other ones. Sell those, lovely. And then we will upgrade. So upgrade isn't too much more involving. Select the item, press on upgrade, beat the thing into submission until it gets more powerful. My kind of upgrading system. If you give it little love taps, it'll take a while. If you whack it, then you upgrade it. So we are not the subtlest of smiths. However, we are also out of money. This I like as well. I've played other games where you would have to upgrade that by each level and then click, press, go, upgrade, 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 quick, press, go, upgrade, 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 press, go, upgrade, upgrade. I hate it, but this one's got it right. Once you're upgrading, you just keep going until your money gives out. Yes, because all you need to be able to do on this, Sean, is hold the grip button and manipulate the control stick. So, as far as buttons are concerned, this is no more complex than IDU. Although I don't think there is a grip to hold, but I don't think you would need it. Let's go and have a quick look, shall we? We can remove the player HUD. It doesn't get rid of the aim thing. Oh, they've added smooth turn. Cool. I know people like that. It wasn't in initially, but they've added that. So that's good. I'm not a fan, if I'm honest. Haptic feedback, that's what GT was talking about. I ain't got one of those. Not massively extensive on the old options. It does have a vignette for anybody who's just getting into VR or wants to get their legs and struggling. Use this. So what else? We've done our upgrading. We've thrown some weaponry about. You've done your stupid fucking dance. Right. Get out of the way. So this is our little training room where we get to see... Well, we've got more things to mess around with. Oh, look. Can I grab that? Oh, I want to play with the baby mace. I didn't know they come in baby sizes. What are you supposed to brain with that? Children? Oh, well, that's me demonetized. So... Yeah, I don't... So the way that the game works, Sean, I'll explain it because there's probably other people that are just getting here as well. If you hold the grip button, and then as long as you can... You would need to use your finger and thumb on the right hand, and then your left hand is fine. So you'd be fine on moving on the left hand. you would be able to hold grip for the bow to bring the bow out. See, I've got a nice bow. They are a bit short, and I believe I was told in Compound that devs do this on purpose so that the tracking works properly. If you make the bow too big, I think it's something to do with the fact that part elements of it leave the player screen. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Anyway, it just works. So there's our bow. There's our sword. Or, well, dagger, apparently. But yeah, holding the right grip button spawns your shield and your sword. Holding the left grip button spawns your bow. There is no grip to pull. Thank Christ. It's just trigger. Trigger to pull. Just like other known and beloved games. And then what we'll see here is these are all the enemies that you've beaten. And again, if you are able to... Thank you, Von. If you are able to beat the enemies by brute forcing them, you can then learn a little bit about them by training against them. And so, for instance, let's say we want to learn how to duel a bio-incendiary. We can now train. Do you have a glint attack? Do you have... hold your horses at! So it would appear that we cannot duel a bio-incendiary unless we kill it quickly. Now, can we throw multiple out? That's the question. We'll do it in just a minute. No, you can only do one at a time. This is one place for you to learn the glint attack. Oh, okay, they're spawning one after the other because I threw 3 on the floor. Okay, legit. I wonder what these are about then. Ah, just a bit of decoration. And it's very nice, isn't it? They've got like little coffee mats. So you can see some of the glorious artwork and the detail, because basically what you're seeing here is the actual player, the actual models, and then shrunk down. Right, whilst I admire the models, you guys can get some swords in the chat. This is the last giveaway of 3, so throw your luckiest swords out. Whilst I look at models, these ones are very cool. Look at that. Straight out of Dark Souls, that is. Put some dark on that and you got the Black Knights. Swishy cape. That cape's a wizard. What else we got? And then you get various poses of them as well. Look. You murdered my family. Yeah, but I've got a spear. I've seen stories that are lamer, if I'm honest. Do you reckon you can take those guys on? Try not to drop it, otherwise I'll have to fight it. Yes! No! Brilliant. That I don't mind. They don't have any... Oh, they do have clipping. So why don't the swords have clipping? Maybe that's really difficult to do. Look, I'm just trying to give you time to get swords in. That's all I'm doing. I like that I can. So as I said, this is, like for instance, I hadn't seen the glint on this guy for a very long time, and they seem to do their glint attacks a lot more often. You'll see what I'm talking about. There's that glint in his eye, and dead. Spineless, look at that spine go. Even happens when you one-shot them. What else we got in here? Anything else to play with? Anything else I can fuck with? So yeah, some absolutely awesome models, and as you go through the game, beating the various enemies over and over again, I don't think there's any unlock conditions for them. I think they just come along as you're fighting them, but maybe they start spawning every 100, 200, and so on. Alright, hurry up. If you haven't got swords in the chat, do it now. I'm running out of things to look at, and I've made an absolute mess. Oh, I've had an idea. You've got a couple more minutes. Now, if I put you there, can I put... No. Okay. Maybe if I be a little bit more inventive with it. There we go, there he is. So if I put that one there. And then maybe this one. What'd you fall off for? Don't think it's going to work. What one's the lightest model? You. And... Alright, are we ready? Are we ready? Nope, doesn't like it. Cool, right, end it there. Pick us a winner. Look, right, Von, it's part of my backstory, alright? It's part of the Silver-Tongued Devil lore. You know this as well. You know this better than anybody. Way to point out the obvious, Von. But yeah, end it there. Let's get that last key giveaway. And then... yeah. Go and play it properly, shall I? I'm not going to show you how to beat the second boss, though. Or maybe I could. I don't want to spoil it too much, if I'm honest. Because there's, a little bit of mastery. So, what we like battery-wise, so we're going to be about an hour and a half through. Okay. Let's... this score could be better. Right, so we have got decent weaponry now. Oh, yeah, sorry, I was already selected. Doi. So, when you've played through the normal game, you want to be, or, I mean, I haven't even completed it on normal yet. I kind of leveled up pretty fast and then thought, well, yeah, I need to be playing it on the challenging mode then. Come on. Go out and come back in again. Well done, Roger. It's not letting me go out. Not letting me go out again. I think I might have pressed too many buttons. Oh, it was doing it then. Oh, it is loading. I'll try and find something to do. Gold. Yep. Hey, there we go. Yeah, well done, Roger. Excellent work. So what do we do now? So maybe let's see if the co-op is... I mean, I don't know what more I can show you. The co-op is going to be... yeah, there you go. Available hours, 6 till 10. So I think they're expecting either a small player base to begin with, or maybe... I don't know, just a way of making sure that players... I mean, it's not a bad idea, if I'm honest, that, you know, they set up particular lobbies for a certain amount of hours, because then that keeps you coming back for more, knowing that you can only play at a certain time. So maybe that's why they've done it, or maybe they're a poor dev and they can't afford lots and lots of servers, perhaps. Or maybe they're starting off that way and they're going to see how the game does and then upscale it. There are some achievements, various things for you to go through and do to challenge yourself. They don't level you up in any way, shape or form, to my knowledge. Right. Now, whilst you guys watch, I'm going to give myself an easy time of it. This is going to be so easy.
I smell a fresh soul.
Yep. Stinky, innit?
The days of the spider ends today.
Not wrong. Oh, actually, yeah, I've got it on challenging mode. Maybe not. So this is more like how I would play the game. Yum, 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 yum. That works really well on the Pico, not so well on the Quest. But I think it's just a calibration thing, So one of the things that you get when you play in challenge mode is this, increased bounty. So basically your reward is increased for everything you do. I think so. I think so. As I said, I think you're right. Maybe I am a little much on pricing side of things, but you know me, I like to get value for money. If you are getting this for the single player experience and you get on for the cooperative, then I think it is worth it. I'm just playing this as a single player game. Obviously I got no, did I have to buy it? I can't remember. Probably. I wouldn't be dissatisfied with this game at $18.99. It's definitely pushing things. It's definitely moving things in the right direction. The graphics are getting nice. And in a second, burn check. No, my headset does not feel like it's going to remove my face with heat. Flame sword? No. Shock arrows? Yes. Because level 3. Taking the level 3 items is usually best. It then means that if you do get a good level 1 or level 2, you can kind of target it. Glad to hear it, Roger. Excellent stuff. Ooh, shiny. Was forgotten, now it is found. So again, very powerful for where we are at the moment. Should be able to hoover through this pretty quickly. This is on challenging. It does get challenging, let me tell you. But again, you'll see, so like for instance, each build will be a little bit different because as you are seeing now, you can only get one elemental effect per weapon. You can only hold one elemental effect per weapon. No idea what that was. Don't know why I went blue. Ooh, another upgrade. Don't mind if I do. Oh, that was pretty swish. Ah, multi-shot, but we had you last time. It is very good, though. Because you can get that up to level 3, which then means you get 5-shot. But we had Ice Blade last time as well. Yeah, it's just going to make things quicker. Because we all like more damage. Like, you know, if Volley 3 in IDU was permanent, then it would get used all the time. But it's not, is it? You'll see in advanced mode as well, the number of enemies you fight at a time increases a lot more quicker. A bit pacier. So at the moment, it's 1 at a time. Within a couple of floors, it'll be at 2 at a time. I think by the end, it'll be at 3. And I think the most that I fought at a time is 5 plus a spawner, I think. So, lots going on. Plenty going on. I want to see this in a dungeon crawler. The arena's all well and good, and this is an awesome way to level your character up, and is a good game in its own regard. There we go, now we're on 2. But I'd love to see this as a dungeon crawler. Going down dungeons and crawling. I mean, we do crawl a little bit. If I'm right, there is a power-up that actually increases your movement speed. No, this is... Well, this is kind of the game. The whole elevator is the level, and then you fight the boss at the top. So it's kind of doing a no-nonsense approach to what Until You Fall does, because Until You Fall could be this as well. In some ways, Until You Fall is a little bit more involving than this. But again, I haven't extensively... Yeah, but the thing is as well, the devs have got some plans for this one, and I am thinking I might want to be involved. So, we'll see. We shall see. Well, we haven't seen Leo Furballs yet, have we? I can't even not take them. Look at that contempt. You have got nothing to be contemptuous about, sir. Axe is poor. I'm surprised you haven't got that baby mace. Oh well, at least it gives me something to moan about, doesn't it? So rare these days that I have something good to moan about in a game. That's actually worth it. I've completely forgot, and I've got... If anyone's interested in picking it up right now, since the giveaway's over, I've got my Discord. I've got the code up in Discord. I've got it in the description, and I'll put it in the comments as well. So yeah, I would say, because again, you got to again, Al, you're fucking knocking it out park tonight, mate. $18.99, bit excessive. 15 quid. Yeah, now you're talking. I do forget about that. Although, you know what? Actually, Leo, I would fucking gladly pay extra to get you out of the fucking game. Come on. There we are. Again, that might be my controllers again. This headset is awful old. Cheers, mate. Feel free to use your own for other people, obviously. Don't need to send them my way. Hello, Cynthia, and to be fair, they all make me pissy, so... Ooh, can't afford to take hits in this mode, we really can't. So the reason why he's higher level is not because I've got better kit on or better equipment or anything along those lines, simply because it's in this advanced mode. Look at him. Doesn't even time his attacks to when their spawn shield's off. Why are you even here? Look at this strut. I don't mind it being contemptuous if you were actually putting some fucking work in, but... Man alive. Yeah, well... Steady! Almost smashed something in my play space then. Thankfully, not that I would take them, there are no upgrades for those guys. Thank crimety. Or at least I haven't come across any yet. Right. Shot blade. We've seen the blades. Damage increase. Stone skin. No. No. We don't play games to get hit. We play games to do the damage. Can I mess with the options from here? No. I was going to see about turning the what's it called off? The UI off. See how it looks. The one thing that I will say about the UI is, again, it's very, very flashy, but I don't know, it just gives you that sense of you doing stuff. Combos and gold, and makes it feel a bit arcadey, but that's what this game's going for, so... Hey, steady on, Spider. I mean, I don't need to look for a glint attack from you guys, do I? So you see, we're getting the bigger enemies now as well. I'm quite happy for you to get eaten by spiders. That's great. Good stuff. Saves me a job. Can't help but go in slow motion myself as well when the slow motion kicks in. Very dramatic. Leo, job on, yeah? Do you want to bring that contemptuous strut over here and get this? Loser. Right.
You shall not leave this place.
I mean, you got to admire his tenacity. Good. Part of me is glad he's gone. Every part of me. Don't need it for life. Lovely job. I mean, I appreciate the enthusiasm, Sean, but giveaway is over, my man.
Look here. My children are starved.
Well, don't throw them at... Oh, actually, no. Continue throwing at me, then there'll be more food to go around. That was bad timing on my part. Steady. Nope. Don't want any of that.
No, my children.
Yep. Orphans now. Ugh, spider orphans in IDU. Ugh. No, thank you. Right. So, as you can see, when you get powerful, these first bits become a bit trivial, but this is where you start building a bit of a character. And because there's...
My throne shall be forged in the twisted corridors.
Alright.
This time we shall take down his throne.
There's a lot of mention of twisted corridors, which makes me think that that might have been originally part of what was in the game, and the devs might have put it to one side for now. And that's what the other mode is that's coming soon, potentially. I mean, as I said, I think this is a... If that is the case, or whether it's not, it's a very good game and it's a very good start. Really am going to have to think about before I start saying about value. I need to take that 25% off into consideration every time I say something. Vampire's Will, eh? But frozen arrows, eh? Like Vampire's Will, but I could just not get hit. Might have to start doing that with my left hand. Bloody controllers. As you will see, hit this guy, do damage. Oh, you're dead already, sorry. Do damage, and then that thing heals him. So, this game does do a nice job of covering your underdog fantasy, if you have one. This game does a very good job of that to begin with. And then covering your overdog fantasy? Your overpowered fantasy. So it's got both elements within it, which is very nice. And the one thing that I would say is, yeah, it is just an arena, moving up slightly. But I've played other games where you're just in an arena, all the time, straight away, for the entirety of the game. I do get the impression and the feeling that they're going to start making this game... Nice death. Or this is what we want as well. All of these extra swords and bows that we don't need. Oh. I know a stupid cat that'll buy them all. Or whatever it is. Again, though, the leveling up is great, and the weapons are great, and the combat... This is why I play the game. I love this shit. I don't know why. It's just... I don't know, there's just something about it. Building your character as you go. Lots of different options, lots of different bits and pieces. I think there needs to be more, but then I have played it quite a lot. So I've seen a lot. And also, some of them are completely irrelevant for me. Hello, JM. How we doing? So you will see at the moment... We are that overpowered that we do not even... Ooh, what's that? We do not even need to think about parrying at this point. We can just pretty much kill everything with the bow. If it works. Oh, come on! Come on. Neat. Again, just to reiterate, that is definitely 100% my controllers and not the game. And before anyone asks, out of interest, yeah. I did win a tournament on IDU with that trigger doing that. It was fucking painful. It was nowhere near that bad. Yeah. Thankfully, now, things are dying in one hit. So I've been able to settle in a little bit and not sweat buckets. I haven't been sweating buckets, but you could easily. And yeah, the scale to all of this looks awesome. And yes, we have to fight him. Sucks to be you in explosions. Oh, what? I mean, it's a strong name, isn't it? These guys... oh, almost. These guys we are going to have to parry because... oh, it's going to make you look like a fool. Timing issues. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I wish I'd had more time to play, if I'm honest. I ran out of time to give the crossbow more than a couple of goes. So, and I'm with Laurent on that as well. I do think the crossbow is the one that you could score the highest on, which seems strange for how it is. But that's because of just little things like time, constantly doing constant damage, constantly getting top headshot points because you're always at maximum draw. Oh, well, yeah, I don't even need to time it then, do I? One shots. Always at maximum draw. I do love how they tumble after those crit hits as well. So good. Ragdoll. They've got it down. Guys, having spines removed, they also have that down. God, I made a mess of him. But yeah, I do think the crossbow is the way to score on that. And it's not just about... I think the full pull on the crossbow isn't the only factor. It's also that you can load up and fire your teleport arrows a lot faster with the crossbow. So you can traverse a little quicker. Which then means that in theory you can keep your executioner going. But we've seen magic swords. We know magic swords are good. Feel like I need a summon. See, I would always take magic swords for a proper run. We've seen flame arrows, but I suppose we haven't seen the flame sword, have we? Let's do it for chat. That, it does seem a little bit strange that they haven't just flame imbued all of these sword models that they have, and they just give you a specific flame sword. But I'll be honest, I like it. It looks it's very me. So I'll allow it. You're welcome, devs. I fucking love it. And down you go. I don't even know where he went. I think I might have smacked him so hard he hit the shadow realm. Excellent. Brilliant. Yeah. Yeah. If only my aim was good on the crossbow. Oh, I thought I sent him out the window. That would have been hilarious. Don't even need to. That's not how you use a shield, mate. Let me show you why. There you go. Got your attention, didn't it? Stop it! Get out of the way! So, I can't remember who it was who said, but it's like, oh, you're always good against... Like, good at... Well, I'm always quite good at these sort of games. Anybody who's played me on mini-golf, I'm not so great at that. But again, it's all down to manipulating a lot of it. A hell of a lot of it is down to manipulating mechanics within games. Yeah, on Fletcher, right? Let's take something that will get us a bit further. Which one was your favourite, Von? Wasn't Jackie, was it? Not this idiot. Surely not. So what have we got here? We've got... What's that? Raccoon, maybe? Ginger raccoon? You look like you're from Final Fantasy. Your hood's wrong. They don't do anything. I still... So out of them, genuinely, because, you know, they're an item to be used, and they will, you better believe it, lads, one of you is going to be used. I still think he's the best because he seems to just run away and dodge, and so he kites enemies, and he's also got, if I get in trouble, the ability to heal me as well. But this one's the best! Okay, get in there, Jackie. Show me how it's done. Go, Jackie, go. Go, Jackie, go. Spectac. Merlin. Come on. Get in there, defend my honor. No. Stop running away. Excellent. Good one, Tempest. Look at him, he's trying so hard. Stupid little slingshot. And a sticking out tongue. Why can't I command you? Oh, stop it. I suppose at least this slingshot fires most of the time. As much as I dislike the character template... Stop it! Get in there, son! As much as I dislike the character template, they are quite useful. The fact that they're taking pressure off of me, and I've got... well, say pressure... And I've got a very good bow and arrow means that there's no chance of me getting hit on these early levels. Oh! Jackie wasn't doing his job. Lost my combo then. Go on then, you little scamp. I'm not picking up anything. That's your job. Come on, hurry up. We got places to be. Many different people to see about many different ducks. Come on, Jackie. Oh my god. Yeah. I don't care. He's making an absolute meal of looting. I'd like to send an army of those against these lot. Oh, did you get hit? So, oh, Jackie. Oh. To be fair, if you can keep them alive to the end bosses, they are quite useful. They'll, well, keep them alive to the sub-bosses. They are quite useful. Damn. Sucks to be you. Yeah, get in there, Jackie. Good shot, mate. Well done. So at the moment, this is very much relaxed mode. For me. Because our weapons are pretty powerful. And at this stage now, it's just a case of we're earning gold and getting our levels up so that we can craft new weapons and then make it another level of potentially easy. Now, that would then beg the question, does this game have difficulty levels beyond challenge? And I would say, with the power creep that's going on at the moment and how easily we're tearing through these things with upgraded green weapons, yes, very much so. I can't see this not having another difficulty level. Otherwise, all of the weapons past this are going to just make it so overpowered. Go on, get in there. Go and do that. Go on, fuck off. Right. No, I should have taken level 2 when I had the chance. So replace my flame sword. Well, that's not happening. No. I do hope that they allow us to change the models. Hell yeah. Yeah, help a sanity check. Thank you, Bon. Yeah, I'll have a look in a minute, actually. Ah, now, here's the thing. See the grave? That was mine, that one. And if I smack it one, it'll release a load of life. So we want to ideally not hit it, and then we kind of have a free health station, so to speak. I don't think we're gonna need it, but again, I haven't faced this boss before on this difficulty level. You gonna glint? Nope. Bye. Ow. No, look out, Jackie. You really want me to hit that grave, don't you? Fucking useless. Can't even survive to the poxy sub-boss. Hey! Getting all antsy now. Well, you got reduced, mate. Now, will it... So here's an experiment. Will it stay to the mid-level boss? I've got a feeling that it will. Alright. Let me change the battery over. To be fair, that one's still 3 bar. But good shout on. Still up to 3 bar. Yep, can't take a break yet. And a busy day this morning. I was playing Ghost Signal on the old Pico video. They've added new ships. I'm very keen to show that one off, but I'll wait for like a sale or Okay, well, that answers that question then.
I shall break you into pieces.
Now, does anybody want to see this guy not beaten and I'll just die and we could play something else, or shall I just carry on going? What do we reckon? No worries. Hello, Kicking. Welcome back, sir. You've been missed. Ooh, that wasn't very nice. Thankfully, this one is a brute force boss when you get enough power. Yeah, no, right. Hey! You didn't do that before! Probably didn't give him chance, to be fair. I have never looked down. Look at that. That's so fucking cool. I've never had a chance to look down. I never thought to look down. Oh, go on. No, it would be too much, would it? Too much. Yeah, I'm tempted to... I could do some dead hook. I'm tempted... I'll tell you what. Let's see if we can beat the second boss. Spoilers. I can. But no, everybody close your eyes. I don't want to ruin it for you because it's a really good boss. You'll have to work it out yourself, right? That sense of scale is awesome. I mean, I'm not going to get vertigo. I'm not prone to it. Lava's a bit better in this than other games, I might add, as well. So, yeah, one thing I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll jump onto IDU just quick and see how much... Well, let me jump onto IDU quick, because Dead Hook is something that I should be playing. IDU I like to do as a stream, and I haven't really got anything that I can be doing on it, but I'll do a proper IDU stream soon. I'll probably be streaming it for when the thing that I don't know is happening on the Pico happens for IDU. Try not let the cat out of the bag until at least a few days. So... yeah, we'll go on the quest version, though, and we'll go and see how many points I got for winning on the bow, because I haven't checked yet. Maybe, just maybe, we'll get that unlock for, you know, the new bow, and everyone will be able to see it. Look at that. Awesome. Wonder what got that guy. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's good, red gas, that one. Red means good. Green means bad. Right, cool. I haven't tried this guy in the challenge mode yet, so let's see how we go. I think we're overpowered enough. Yes, please! I thought you'd never ask! Oh, for fuck's sake, Black Wolf, you're ruining things for me! Yeah, I think we're pretty powerful. Yeah.
No, you do not deserve the glory of Legion.
He sounds... What? How... Don't I get a choice in this? I want to join. I said I was fine with it. Oh, he's healing.
How dare you seek the throne of power?
Guess we can't talk about this then. There you go. Another nice little trope. How's about I summon the first boss to take you down? Here, cheers, Asmo 2. He's got freaking laser beams in his eyes! I mean, I totally wanted to join.
Good. Sephiroth resides.
Oh yeah, we're up against Sephiroth. Not that one. Again, these end bosses are usually a lot more involving than this, but I'm quite over-leveled from what I can gather. That was a bit more effort than usual, though.
Archeon, somewhere in this place, Sephiroth awaits.
He is indeed. So, again, new level, new set of monsters, new set of awesomeness. Yep, they're taking some hits. Indiana Jones, that motherfucker. Couldn't help myself. Couldn't help myself. Oh, does your spine go? I haven't checked. I'm not going to be able to find out either. So we'll just complete one level of this. Nice one, sword. Oh! Bars, copper ore. And now, instead of moving up... Oh, I'll get one parry on these guys and then call it a night. Such a cool... It's so simple a thing, but it is very, very satisfying, let me tell you. It says being able to pick up that copper first time. Look at these guys, you're strutting around like the Marlins. Well, we're good at, did you? Tell you what, that magic sword's coming in dividends. Look at that bad boy go. That must be based on my weapon power then. Nice little Naruto run there. Lovely, lovely. This is one of the things, just not to spoil it, but this is one of the things. You do actually move at a decent clip. Yes. No, you're not wrong. Not wrong, Al. Yeah, I'm regretting my previous words. More to do with the 25% thing. I completely freaking forgot about that, if I'm honest. But again, I like to know that I'm getting a decent amount of hours out of this. I think I saw somewhere that it said that this is 10 to 15 hours of gameplay. I've been doing that already. And yeah, so there's a thing. Here we go. Nice little reminders. Burning arrows, this will replace frozen arrows. Shockblade, this will replace flame sword. So you don't have to be constantly in and out of my menu to know what I'm going to get and what I'm not going to get. But fuck stone skin. What? Frozen arrows are actually at level 3 though. Flame sword is at level 2. So yeah, we would take that. Switch to that one. Lovely. Anyway, that's quite enough of that. So again, some of the enemies are quite familiar across some of the levels. What's the glint on this guy? It's from the left, isn't it? So like holding weaponry and going back, I can't go back fast enough. But without weaponry, you can go back just fast enough to get out of the way of things. It's very much a... Oh, you change! I like you. You're going to keep me on my toes. Bye. You haven't changed. Idiot. Right, that's enough of that. Oh! Look at that for a model. I've completely forgot about that one. I've only just started fighting them. I'm not going to show you how to deal with them, anything to do with them. I'm just going to bask in his awesomeness and die. I think that's a good place to end it, don't you think? And on that giant archer bombshell, Black Wolf, we're going to end it there. I'm going to accept death. We're going to have an after party. I have been Silver Tongue Devil. Good night.